So student, in our last video we had discussed about the opiate narcotics and morphine and all we had discussed already about tea, caffeine. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you about the stimulant. Okay, what are the stimulant and how they stimulate our nerve system, because they also work as a psychotropic drugs. So first of all we will discuss about the caffeine. Okay, caffeine, somehow we had discussed in our last video also. In thea sinensis means tea plant, and in coffea arabica in coffee plant, this kind of drugs are present. And what the mode of these drugs is, caffeine is commonly used to take as a beverage in tea, coffee and all. Okay, what is the effect of it? It increase the metabolic rate of neurons. Okay, so what is the medical use? Medical use is used as a cardiac and respiratory stimulant. Mean they work on cardiac rate, or especially CNS, central nervous system stimulant. It is bitter alkaloid, white crystalline bitter alkaloid, and it inhibit the release of histamine in our body. Okay, so that's why they excessive use of coffee is very harmful. As I told you yesterday also, it increase the anxiety and irritability, diarrhea, irregular heartbeat and ingestion, disturbance in pancreatic secretions, and if you take it in empty stomach, it lead to the stomach ulcer also. Okay, so whenever you are taking coffee, keep this thing in your mind also. Next is about the cocaine. We will discuss about the cocaine. Cocaine is generally present in coca alkaloid like benzoyl, methyl, methylic gonine. Okay, this is a very important thing, children. So cocaine is an alkaloid. You just learn it as a coca alkaloid, and cocaine is extracted from the dry leaves of one shrub, and that is known as the erythroxylon coca. Please note down it. Cocaine is extracted from erythroxylon coca, erythroxylon coca. Okay, and basically it belongs to the family erythroxylaceae. And why is it important? Because its medical use, it works on a vasoconstrictor, means an aesthetic agent it's having. Okay, commonly called as coke, and natural coca alkaloid, as I told you, its work as a vasoconstrictor properties, powerful stimulant for CNS, central. It directly affect our central nerve system. Okay, how we intake it? Cocaine is chewed, eaten, or sniffed in its powder, and drink. It is injected also. So cocaine is very dangerous, children. Those who are adopted to having the misuse of it, it generally leads the headache, consciousness, overdose of it, headache, consciousness, death due to the respiratory and cardiovascular arrest. Are you getting my point? So uses, medical uses in another way, but cocaine is very dangerous. It works directly in our central nervous system. Next is about the crack, another kind of drug. Okay, it is a derivative of cocaine, and it generally used in the crack is also solid, and mm, called teeth or french fries. It also looked in this way. Okay, so it is highly potent smokable smokable cocaine. When it smoked, it result in a intense and high, जो ड्रग्स को स्मोक के फॉर्म में लेते हैं, बिकॉज ये बहुत ज़्यादा हाई इंटेंसिव ड्रग है, और इसकी केवल एडेप्टेबिलिटी और इसकी जो डिपेंडेंसी है, यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड चिल्ड्रन, ये केवल 2 वीक्स में डेवलप हो जाती है. इफ़ अ पर्सन इज टेकिंग क्रैक इन अ स्मोकिंग फॉर्म, only 2 weeks they get the dependency over it. It's a very addictive, extremely addictive type of drug. Okay, so it affect heart, nasopharynx damage, or hepatic damage, or mental problem. Are you getting my point? Heart problem and mental problem. That's why this is a very dangerous type of drug. Next is about the betel nut. Can you see here betel nut? Okay, mild central nervous system stimulant, or it contains alkaloid, ericoline, and a rat tannin. Clear? It's a betel nut palm. It generally extracted from betel nut palm, Areca catechu. Okay, Areca catechu. It's the name of this betel nut, Areca catechu. Clear? It's generally enclosed inside the betel leaves, and these leaves are also chewed in India and Africa. It contains ericoline type of and red tannin, as I told you, red tannin and ericoline type of material, and it's a mild central nervous system stimulant. Okay, what happen in it? It generally stains teeth and gums red. Next is amphetamines. Amphetamines, next one is, it is a synthetic drug, children. It also affect CNS. Or if you observe, all the stimulant work on CNS, central nervous system. The medical use of amphetamine is used as a spray or inhalant for the relief or cold or asthma. एस्थमा और कोल्ड में ये स्प्रे के फॉर्म में यूज़ किया जाता है. क्लियर? और एम्फेटामाइंस, these amphetamines is generally related with, have you heard the term doping test? Doping test generally did for the athletes. Clear? What happened in this case? They just have to give, they have to pass a few amount of urine, and through urine only this test can be done. जो एथलीट्स होते हैं वो अपनी एनर्जी को बढ़ाने के लिए इन ड्रग्स को यूज़ करते हैं, जो कि बैन है टोटली. ओके, और इफ़ अ पीपल गेट्स टू बी डोप टेस्ट में अगर वो पॉजिटिव होता है तो उस एथलीट पे बैन लग जाता है. ओके, सो that's why basically athletes use this type of drugs. Clear? And if a person gets to take this stimulant regularly, it increase the mental confusion, nausea, vomiting, overdose of it, very dangerous. Okay, next is the all the types of, I hope all the types of psychotropic drugs we had completed. So please, if you have any query regarding this, please send me your question. Thank you, children. Tomorrow we will discuss about the psychedelic drugs or hallucinogens. Okay, thank you.